Good evening, IPA members and friends. I'm sorry I couldn't be with you this evening.
There's no richer woman on earth and few more controversial people in Australia. Gina Rinehart is said to be worth $30 billion. It all comes from Australia's mining boom, but that's now weakening as Chinese demand waivers. And Miss Rinehart has decided to use a rare public appearance to blame Australia's high costs for the slowdown.
We must get realistic, not just promote class warfare. Indeed, if we competed at the Olympic Games as sluggishly as we compete economically, there would be an outcry.
Last week, Gina Rinehart wrote an article saying Australians would be richer if they smoked and drank less, and now says the country should look to Africa to make itself more competitive.
Africans want to work, and its workers are willing to work for less than $2 per day. Such statistics make me worry for this country's future.
No, I most certainly don't.
But the idea that Australians should be paid on a par with Africans was brushed aside by the Labor Prime Minister.
It's not the Australian way to toss people $2, to toss them a $2 gold coin and then ask them to work for a day. We support proper Australian wages and decent working conditions for Australian people.
It's probably fair to say that most Australians are either in awe or are appalled by Gina Rinehart. Over the past few months, she's been involved in a very public, very bitter dispute with her own children over control of the family fortune. Well, now she's turned her attention to the nation's wealth, which is what makes her so fascinating and so controversial. It's not the first time Gina Rinehart and the government have clashed. The government wants a redistribution of mining profits. Gina Rinehart wants a reinforcing of mining's interests. Duncan Kennedy, BBC News in Sydney.